What's up, YouTube? I'm Robert, and this is the Biker Channel. What's up, Project 321? Jake?
Yes.
Robert.
It's not silent. We're very careful not to use the word silent. You can go loud. You can go a lot of places and get a loud hum.
Yeah.
So you can only go a couple places and get a quiet hum.
I didn't actually think that through when I said it.
It all started because I wanted to run lefty on this one non-Cannondale frame that I had. We're right there.
What the fuck? Well, boom. Dude, that's really cool.
Yeah, we keep real tight tolerances on these so they come out perfect.
Oh man. You may or may not have been really drunk last night. So I got some night wheels and some Project 321 hubs on. Definitely has a little different sound to it. I'm not noticing any kind of difference as far as the engagement goes. It says like 240 something, maybe 240 points of engagement on these hubs. Pretty impressive. Supposedly, this thing starts out with a pretty shitty climb. I'm just waiting for the suck. This is their louder version of the hub. I don't think it's quite as loud as my i9s are. The ground here is interesting. When I've ridden in Oregon before, the ground there was like more like just tacky, kind of peaty stuff. Whoop. Fuck it. These night wheels, Project 321 hubs, and they push just like Envy's and i9s.
This trail's open August 15th till snow, right?
Why is it August 15th till snow?
Some sort of elk migration comes through here.
Uh-huh.
And
Elk calving grounds.
So yeah, it's closed until the 15th every year.
This is like an elk whorehouse, basically. So when Project 321 first started out, they used to have i9 internals, and you know, everybody knows i9's really good with their engagement. And then he decided to come up with his own internals, and his design's a little unique. They use little springs to kind of push the pawls out, and he's using magnets to put the pawls in place. Somebody was saying last night at dinner, between the magnets and the 240 points of engagement, it's like pretty much almost always engaged. And I can definitely feel it. There is no lag in my pedaling at all. I wanted to ask you where Project 321 came from, the name. I always like to ask that.
You know, I wish it was cool. I wish we had a cool answer for that.
You're like, this is a project, and I'm going to do it in 3, 2, 1.
Right now. No, it wasn't. It's kind of what we wanted to sound like, but there was no backstory and there's no fun to it, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well,
I gotta make something up.
Let's make something up.
Maybe it started in a strip club called Stars.
Yeah.
Maybe it did.
Yeah, maybe it did.
With a really strict no touching policy.
What do you know about the no touch policy at strip clubs, Richard?
Apparently you are not allowed to touch strippers.
Ever. That's weird. It almost sounds like you have experience in this.
I watched a guy last night get thrown out of the bar.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
Real asshole, that guy.
Right before I came up on them, some dude came climbing up on me, and he's like, "Oh, you only got a few more pushes." And then I get up to these guys, and freaking Jake's telling me there's no more climbing. So I'm sensing Jake might be a Mountainese kind of guy. Yep, he's totally full of shit. He put some new shoes on this thing, as well as the rims and the hubs today.
This is the new Hans Domp, 2.6 on the front, and that's the old Hans Domp's 2.35 on the back.
The new one has a blue line in it. They support police officers. Oh wow, it is quite a bit different.
Quite different, yeah.
Oh look, they both have sweat on them though.
Those are tears, by the way.
Oh, they are tears. So you're a lefty guy, huh?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Oh boy. I've been running lefties forever, and you know we make the adapters to put the lefties on the regular head tubes. But the lefty has a lot of neat characteristics. I mean, in many cases it's lighter. It's torsionally very, very stiff. More stiff torsionally than most of the 35 and 36 millimeter big forks. We got this one set up 170 29er, which isn't anything they offer. We do some custom tuning.
You guys do yourselves?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So we're actually the West Coast Lefty Service Center.
Really?
Official.
So the Left Coast Lefty Center?
Yeah, the lefty. We can do custom travel adjustments. You know, we got guys calling. They're like, "Oh, I'm doing a 27.5 plus, but I want, you know, this travel or that travel or whatever."
So basically, you started making the lefty stuff just because you liked lefties, and that's why I ran into you then, is because I did too.
Yep.
Right on.
Kind of fun. That goes way back.
It's a unanimous decision. No more climbing. You lied. These wheels are really stiff. Definitely, like, I don't want to like say anything that's not definitely 100% true. They definitely feel stiff to me. I don't know. I want to say they feel stiffer than my Envies, but who knows? Some nice rock work. Are you the only guy using magnets?
No, there's a company. In fact, so we didn't.
I thought you came up with it, so I wanted to make sure I wasn't saying the wrong thing to the camera.
No, I didn't. They actually put a magnet on bottom of the pawl, and then they put another a magnet in the driver, and they reverse the pole, so it acts as a push spring.
Yeah.
What we did is we put the pawl on the top of, the magnet on top of the pawl, so it acts as a pull spring.
So it's pulling it into the little clicky thing. What's that thing called? The little clicky thing?
Drive ring.
The drive ring, thank you.
And the advantage to that is that, you know, when the pawl is up, engaged with the drive ring, the spring is at its maximum strength. And when it's pushed down, as it's, you know, going over teeth, as you're coasting, it gets less and less spring, which is exactly the opposite of a push spring. So
We could be doing this over beer.
Yeah.
could be. So anyway, it allows us to get a lot less drag. So like considerably less drag than other companies with springs.
Is that the reason that you went with the magnets, or you were just like...
It was just a good side effect.
Yeah.
We found that out when we started building them and prototyping. We're like, wow, this is really low drag.
So what made you want to go with the magnet? Just to be different?
I just like magnets. Like they're
You just like magnets? They're just fucking cool.
They're cool as shit. Now I'm starting to put them in everything, right?
Yeah.
Like, around the house, I'm like,
Right?
doors are all magnetized. I got like
That's
belt
awesome.
buckles, shit like that. And
I have the weirdest dreams though. It's like, well, although it was rather painful getting up here, woo, a little dusty. I'm having fun now. Digging the dual Hans dump, old and new. They're hooking up good. Woo! They're doing really good in this like sandy corners. I'm impressed. Oh, that's so weird. The seat gets out of the way a little better whenever you actually put the fucking thing down, dipshit. Woo! Nice. Howdy. Ooh, little Rudy up in there. Man, I'm digging these wheels. I really am. Whoops. Fucked up. I'm gonna blame that on the hangover. Whew. I tell you what, man. Back in the day, when we rode with no dropper, holy shit. I don't know how I did it. Whoa, tree. Man, as sloppy as some of these corners are, like sandy wise, these tires are really doing well. This is actually a really fun trail. I can see if it's only open for a couple months, you definitely want to get up here and ride this bitch. Super active too, like lots of turns and berms. Uh-oh. Gimbally says no. I got another one in my bag. Gimbal switch. Those of you guys on Patreon, thank you very much. It's not for you guys. I wouldn't have the money to be able to buy the gear and keep the channel going. Stuff like this gimbal, like 300 bucks a pop, man. Not cheap. Yeah. So, whew, we're out of here. I like this. I think I'm finally over the hangover, so that's making it much better. Yeah. So the bad side to that is I'm too stupid not to do it again. We'll be back at it tonight, I'm sure. And then 6-hour drive back to Sacramento tomorrow with the new hangover. I can definitely see this place being way more in the future. So much fun up here. Ben's a really cool city. Project 321 is gonna help the channel out. Them and Knight on the chameleon build. Super excited about that. The frame should get in the end of September. So this is fun as fuck. Yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah. Whoop whoop. Should be some new coupons on the Patreon soon. Even the Blue Rockies crew, which is like testing the water, it's only $1 a month. They get access to that. So I think if you use the coupons, you'll definitely make your 12 bucks a year back. Other than that, 12 bucks a year to support the channel doesn't sound like much, but the more of you guys that do, the better that it is. It really helps. If you don't want to do that, just watch the fucking videos. That works too, dude. I checked my freaking stats the other day and it's still like 50% subscribed compared to like 50% not subscribed. What's up, people? Hit the fucking subscribe button already. That was like last minute, decided to take that drop. Because I freaking didn't even have my hand on the fucking handlebars. I was like, I just dropped into Myrtle Beach right there. That's the one thing I like about Oregon. They always have all these like natural jumps from all the roots. Ooh, that is like a controlled slide through there. Interesting. It's like you're drifting on your bike. This could be the best part of the ride. I'm doing nothing except for salivating, waiting for the beers. There is no skills today. I don't even know what I'm doing here. What are we doing?
Go this way, apparently.
Why?
Because it's better.
Okay. Why am I following the two skinny guys? I should have known better. They really left out the part where you climb out to the car. Interesting. I'm starting to believe everybody that mountain bikes is a Mountainese master. Yeah.
Isn't it worth it?
Dude, the first time I walked through that section back there, I was like, man, I kind of fucked that line up. So I walked back and walked through it again. I hope it's like this all the way back to the truck. As usual with a mountain bike ride, even when you're not motivated to do it, when you're done, you're glad you did. It's like a bike park. Whoop, whoop. So we turned this ride into a moonlight ride because apparently we took too long to get started. Cheers, brothers.
Yeah, good ride.
Sweet.
Yeah, thanks guys.
Only takes a bike to be a biker. Get the fuck out and be one.